Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. We're just making our way to what was once an oat field but is now a harvested field, and we have yet to get the harvester out, so that's the first thing we'll do. But there's nothing in this field. There's no fertilizer, no anything, no crops, nothing. We did mulch it technically by disabling the swath, so we were chopping the straw instead of collecting it up for baling or whatever, and with that it basically allowed us to mulch the field. I was expecting it to give us a layer of fertilizer, but it did not. It did the mulching instead, which is fine. I'm just going to tuck this out the way here. Should be fine. Should be fine for now. Wow, that's right. So we did just leave some mulching, which is fine because that will increase our yield in some ways. Right, usually go the other way, but I'm going to go this way this time. So we've got oilseed radish selected, we've got solid fertilizer in there, so we will double check as we go that it is working as need be, or as it should be rather. We do not need to roll this crop. Good, okay, at least the fertilizer is going in as well, but no, we do not need to roll oilseed radish because we are going to be cultivating it in the next month. We'll cultivate it and re-drill. Well, not re-drill oilseed radish, that would be silly. I suppose if you were to, you should have tried that or tested it at some point, is to drill in oilseed radish 1 month and then the next month cultivate it and drill in oilseed radish again and see if you get 2 applications of fertilizer or not. That would be very that'd be very cheeky, to be honest, but it would be funny if it did work. But no, that's not our plan just now. Our plan is to put the oilseed radish in, and then when we cultivate it, we'll get that second application of fertilizer after, of course, we're putting in the first one now as we drill. So it's nice. There's still 2 jobs in one, which is really good. After we finish this, we'll head back over to the farm. We'll probably use the Massey to do some cultivating, just because it would be good to use the Massey more often, even as an arable, field tractor at times. So I'd like to do that if we can, but that needs to happen. And then we also need to, we have to cultivate and drill in that other field. So we'll be drilling in canola at that point. Come on. There we go. Happy days. Right, well, that's nearly 2 headlands done, and I think, yeah, with the width of this drill, it does go quite quickly, which is good, when you're not missing bits at least, or overlapping bits, but that's fine. So I think the best thing to do is crack on with the time lapse. And there we have it. We have the oilseed radish in. We used a fair bit more fertilizer than I was hoping to have used. But if we look at the field, yes, it says it needs rolling. Ignore that. It is fertilized. So the next time we cultivate in that oilseed radish, we'll get a second and final application of fertilizer. So cheaper than had we fertilized twice, but not cheaper had we oilseed radish twice. Which I still don't know if that works or not. I can't see it not working. I think I remember trying it. But realistically, if you cultivate it and then re-drill, what's stopping it from... Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways, we're going to head back to the farm. I will get the Massey hooked up with the cultivator, and we will get some cultivating done. Alright, well, I came down to grab the Massey, and I realized that there are more pallets to be shifted. So I think I will do a bit of a shifting here of the pallets, just to get things sort of cleaned up a bit. I think we can, yeah, probably fit a couple more on the back, maybe one or two high there, and then we'll see how many are actually in here. So I think 2 more will come out aside from what's there. So we can do a quick little shifting of pallets, just because they do have to get done, of course. We will probably not be able to do any more, so we may have to get what's sold, or what's there sold from the greenhouse. Or the other option really is, I'll just do one at a time for now. The other option is to just, on the day, we'll just load up what's left, really. Because yeah, we're definitely full up here, just about. So, yeah, I think one more on each side is probably sufficient. I find that sometimes with the loading like this, if I load it, sometimes if I do the loading in real time like right now, it goes quite well. Sometimes it doesn't. Same to be said for a time lapse. Sometimes the time lapse, it goes really well. Sometimes it goes worse than had I just not done a time lapse. So I don't know. I don't know what to do on this one, to be honest. Oh, see, I could have double stacked those. Silly monkey. I can do it on the last ones, but here we'll get a couple of side by side, and then it should go quite quickly. But I said that last time. I think it's just getting used to the wheel as well, like the actual steering wheel that I'm using, just because it is a bit more sensitive, I find. And to be fair, pallets are very, very, very light when you're dealing with them in this capacity. They don't have any actual like weight to them. Same with bales, they just flop about far too easily. To be honest, I mean, sometimes that's a good thing, but for the most times it is fairly annoying when you're trying to load them properly. But that's neither here nor there. What matters is that we are trying to diligently place these on there. There we go. Days. We'll get 2 more on the other side, and then yeah, then we'll focus on. Okay, I think that's what's here is what's here, so that's good. Which means we will obviously have more to load eventually. This has been a good little lorry, though. I'm not upset about having it. I don't remember how much we paid for it, but I do know that we have a loan still out of 15,000, I think. So as soon as we can get the hello. As soon as we can get that loan paid off, then we won't take any more loans. We won't need to take any more loans because we're not buying anything else for this map, which is good. So anything after that is profit towards the new space, which when we do move into that new space, we'll have to look at how much the land that we do have is worth as well. That will really help us to sort of navigate how much we're going to be paying, or how much we'll have when we move to a new space, because then we could potentially upgrade tractors, because sometimes the land is a lot cheaper on other maps than what it would be worth on this one. So we shall see. I do know that that there are some very interesting other French maps coming out. I quite like the various French maps. They always look so good. Beautiful scenery for one, and especially with this one, it just really fit the vintage aesthetic, I think, for what we were after. Some better than others. Oh, and also for reference, I did look at the there was a map suggested. I think it was by my man Wolverine again, another suggestion. I think it was that one. I can't remember how to pronounce it, Stowries or something like that. It's a lovely little map. I do remember looking at that one in the past, but it's too small. It's if we were starting completely fresh with vintage, then I would consider it with how small it is. But I feel like it's just too small, and there's nowhere for us to really grow into, if that makes sense. Whereas on this map, we could eventually upgrade to the bigger farm, which we had before anyway, so we wouldn't. But that sort of thing, if that makes any sense. So I'm really not sure what to do. There are a few others that I was looking at, but it might just be a waiting game. We do still have time. We do still have some waiting to do before that time comes, because we have to let the canola. We haven't even drilled any canola in yet, let alone wait for it to grow. So yeah, we can definitely wait on that for a bit longer, because I'm sure more maps will come out. There was one that I was very tempted by called another Polish maps, SPZ something, spouse, I don't know what it was called. I really can't remember. I feel a bit foolish, can't remember it at all. It's got like a crow or something on the map picture. I can't remember what it's called though. Anyways, that one, that's another one I'm sort of considering as well, just based on the fact that it does have nice vintage aesthetic, and I was looking at it last in 22, and I haven't looked at it yet in 25, so maybe it's even more appropriate. We shall see. This is the one that I ultimately chose over that one, so but it was on my list, so maybe now it's time. We shall see. Anyways, let's get up to the other yard, because that's where the cultivator is. Goats are looking very happy. Oh yeah, there was a thing. Hang on, there was a thing here. Change visual animal amounts. Well, we only have 30 anyways. So until we get more, then we might as well just keep it at whatever it is. Once they double, once we get 60 in there, then we'll change it about. Yeah, and there are a load of what do you call it? Immersive mods, I should say, that people have recommended. I'm going to be adding those in with the new map. I might look at them, depending. Some of them, like realistic weather, was always a bit finicky for me. So if it's been upgraded or updated to be less so, then that's great, and we'll look at it at that time. I might add it in sooner. Precision farming I really want to add in, but again, I might wait until we're at a different stage for that. At the new map, I mean. Sorry, still a bit loopy with the medication and all that. Still feeling. I don't know what. Not necessarily better, but just yeah, it's manageable, I suppose. But I do think yeah, it's got me a bit loopy, but that's fine. We're not handling real heavy-duty machinery, so that is okay. Luckily, it is for everyone involved's sake virtual machinery, so no harm, no foul. Oh goodness, it's good fun though. We're having fun, even in my illness. All right, we're going to crack on with this. It's a pretty quick job, to be honest, and then we will have to get the canola drilled in. But first things first, let's get this cultivated. There we go. Easy as that. Look at that. Done and done. And I did check part way through, and as you can see, it is fertilized once over. So when we get the oilseed radish drilled in, it will be well, properly done, properly fertilized as well. Right, this here I'm just going to park up for now, because we are going to need this again in the next month. Might as well just leave it there. I was going to give it a wash, but that's fine. We do need... Right, we do need some solid fertilizer. So we'll have to take this lot to the shop. Right, let's have a look and see how much fits into here. I know it won't be a full thing, but we don't need to buy a full thing. We can buy a less than full thing. The price might end up being similar. That one's 480 to 1920. So I'm just trying to do some quick maths here. Herbicide was... Well, I mean, we know we're going to need it later anyways at some point. Oh wait, are we though? Right, you know what? Let's just go down to the shop. We'll figure out when we get there, and we will put some fertilizer in the drill and get the canola drilled in. Alright, here we are. And let's have another look at this. I think they're the same, to be honest. Because that for 1,000 versus that for 250. Yeah, they're the exact same. So we'll get this for now, because that should be fine. Do we need 2 of them? Can I lift 5 bags? Oh, good, okay. Well, let's lift that then into there. There we go, just dump them in. Ah, bugger it. There we go, getting them loaded in. Right, we'll buy another one. Another set of 5 grand. And we will get them loaded in as well. Brilliant. I know that's probably more than we need anyways, but it's alright. At least we have it. And if we do, like, something we can do as well when we switch to the new map is we can opt to either bring maybe that amount with us. Oh, here comes the rain. We can either bring that amount with us, or we can sell that amount. One of the 2 options. Whoa, hello. That was very close. Right, this is such a dangerous game to play when you've got this drill that's the width of the 2 lanes. Oof. We saved the day there. Excuse me, sir. Thank you kindly. Right, now, since the rain has only just really started, we do have the opportunity here to drill it in quickly, so that is what we'll do. We have canola set and ready to go, and if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to drill straight in and get that fertilizer fully done. So let's have a look at that very quickly and see that it is in fact working. So this will be a very quick little time lapse. There we are, all done. Happy days. Right, we'll bring this up just up the top here because we are going to need it again in the next month to drill in the canola. So I'll just tuck it away under these trees. Yeah, luckily we started that job right before it got really wet, but we started to feel it towards the end there. So we'll just leave that there, and that will be that. So we'll have another look here at the field to see how it is, because we do have to roll this, and we do have our roller, so we mustn't forget to do that. As you can see, it does need rolling. This one claims to need rolling as well, but it doesn't. Not till the canola is in, which will be in the next month and the next episode, really. That will do it for this one, but I'm glad that we got to use the Massey for a job as well, because, well, it's just great. I absolutely love this tractor. Which is why I'm very keen on bringing all this kit to a new map, Because there is the option as well, just to put it out there, there is the option to start vintage anew. But no, that defeats the whole purpose, because we started small, we started that way. But it's an option, it is still, because like a map like that Starries one or wherever it is, it's very small. So if we had extremely small kit, then so be it. But maybe I'll save that really small kit for a survival series, because that is how you can really expand from small to big kit. Whereas for the vintage series we're on now, I can't see us needing anything bigger than what we have now, ever, or for a long time maybe. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see. Any suggestions are always welcome, as always. And I mean, if you've enjoyed the episode, cheeky thumbs up always helps out the channel as well. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Until the next one though, please do take care, and bye for now.